Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I want to address some questions and comments in the last video about trying to defend your suburban house from opposite corners outside. A lot of people had questions, comments about using the roof. The roof has a lot of negatives. There are some positives in certain situations. So whatever I tell you, you have to totally tailor to your location. You might have a roof that will work. One of the reasons it might not work is your neighbor's roof might be higher than yours or in the same level as yours. So if someone got onto someone else's roof, they could fire into your position. Plus, how are you going to get on a roof? A lot of roofs are steep. You're going to need a ladder. Roofs don't offer a lot of protection. But if you try to, add sandbags to a roof, most modern construction will not handle it, and you're going to have some structural problems develop. Also, the roof is going to be very, very, very hot in the summer in the south. If it's an asphalt shingled roof, you're going to burn up. You can't even touch it in the afternoon. You might be able to use your attic space and do some modifications and make some loopholes in some of your roofing, your shingles. But that also, if it's dead summer in the south, your attic's going to be 150 degrees. You are going to fry and burn up quickly. Plus, making a loophole, you're going to limit your view. You're not going to have a lot of view from that. Now, that's great if you're in the offense attacking a defense because you know where you could make your hole to see the enemy. So, use the roof on top of your roof very carefully. I don't want to be on top of a roof because there is no way to go after. If you take a lot of contact, you have to come out of the house to get out of here. The guys on the ground have a lot of options. They can move. They're very flexible. They can even move into the house. They can move around the house. They have a lot more flexibility. Let's talk about also if you're on the roof or up high. I like being up high in the sense as an observer, so you can look around your neighborhood. This might not be a frontline guy or gal. It could be your grandmother. It could be an elderly person that has can take everything in and clearly communicate to the people on the bottom or people in the defense what's happening in the community. So yes, you can use up high as an observation. If you have enough people, you can also use them, to fire from that position into the little green men. Definitely can. But most of us, very limited amount of people. So I'd rather see on the corners so you have the flexibility to move. Another thing is, if it becomes nighttime, this position is very hard to hit these guys. Unless you have night vision, unless you have some type of laser device on your weapon system that can show you where you're hitting, very hard. So basically, remember this is very important. Typically, if you're in the defense, these guys are in the defense, their machine gun, we don't have machine guns, but we do have semi-automatic with 30 round mags or 75 round mags. Those need to be down low. If you're in the offense, it's good to be up high in buildings. Defense, you want to be low, especially at night. And the reason is, at night, you have no visibility. So if these people don't have night vision, this is going to be impossible to hit these guys. You're going to have to aim, and as soon as you fire down into the ground, you could be shooting here, or here, or here, or here, and as soon as the bullet hits the ground, the bullet stops. So take your shooter, put him low. Make sure you give him some protection. Don't put him in the open. Now he can do grazing fire. He can fire off the ground, and he's going to have the ability to impact these guys. So that is why at night, if you're using a high position, bring your guy down low. Unless they have night vision for observation and they can relay information down, or if they have night vision with a very good laser so they can actually put effective fire on the bad guys. If not, come down here so you can use grazing fire. Now this is setting up a defense very quickly, but as you go along in your suburban house, you can do more things, and I will show you more things you can do with some obstacles, some barriers, that you can be more effective with your fire. So I'm not saying don't do this. I'm shying away from being on the roof. Being here is okay for observation, But at nighttime, your shooter needs to come down here unless he has night vision. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.